What's up, Souls of Liberty family? Thank you for checking out this week's episode of The Backcourt. For episode 15, we have point guard James Washington III, better known as Baby James. Baby James is a Vashon legend. He's a professional basketball player overseas and just a great guy, man. Real cool dude. You're going to enjoy the conversation we had. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting us thus far. Continue to support, continue to like, share, comment, subscribe, follow the Backcourt Pod on Instagram, and follow Souls of Liberty on all platforms. Once again, stay safe out here. Wash your hands, cover your mouth, and keep it real. Peace.
Either way, what's good, Souls of Liberty family? It's the boys. It's the men. It's the guys. The Backcourt Podcast. We here. Quarantine editions. Yeah. Don DeMarco, all that, Man, we're about to call in James Washington, a.k.a. his hood street name, Baby James. For those who know, I don't know if they call him Baby James over across the pond, but in the hood.
Man, he big.
Yeah, he got he got a baby now. He got the third. So Big James now is Granddaddy James. But yeah, man. Is he our first? He's our first Vashon guest, correct?
First Vashon guest, and I didn't think that it was gonna be, but it's great. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm happy it is. And
he doing our high school window, or at least doing yours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a good senior class. Kevin, we got to get Kevin on.
I was thinking about it. I don't know if I'm bringing it up during the interview, but I remember watching him play JV the night that Polk had like 38 on Tommy Liddell and them at the V.
Mm-hmm.
And just being a kid, it was like, that's my first time, being around the program. I kind of clued in on Baby James. I was like, damn, Baby James Cole. I know he sat on the bench on varsity, but that's the first time I really got to see him play. You know what I'm saying? So it was like he fills such big shoes. So to me, for my fanmanship of Vashon, watching him come in, one of the greatest point guards of Vashon history, and come right behind it and do a similar thing was special. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, they were, me and Baby James are related, but I had I got my play cousin. Yeah. But my play cousin, shout out to Whitney, his sister too. She could play too. You know what I'm saying? That's a bloodline. So it ain't even, you know what I'm saying?
She coached.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but, Kevin Harbor, I didn't know James when I was in high school, but Kevin was like my cousin for real. I've been knowing Kevin since elementary school. Sure. So they was the seniors my freshman year, and the PHL was just strong to me. During that time, I just felt like I knew I was taking an untraditional path as far as it go with Metro, because I almost went to Gateway. But I still just felt that nah, nigga, I'm in the PHL. What's up? You know what I mean? This shit count. So, but let's call bro in. Waiting on us. It's my favorite part of our show now.
Hey, the 5'9" and under club getting strong, and
heart over heart, baby. Heart over height, rather.
Heart over height.
Heart over height.
Yes, sir. Hope my son got heart and height. Shit. Get us out the hood in this motherfucker.
Oh, let me turn my video on. Hold on.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I ain't used Skype in so long, man.
What's up, man?
Skype used to be, niggas used to be on Skype caking like a motherfucker back in the day.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
You had the Yahoo email still to your Skype. I was like, yeah, you ain't been on here in a minute.
Man, hey, I ain't been on Skype in 10 years.
Yeah, man. Bro, man. Yeah, man. But welcome to the show, man. How you doing?
Man, just struggling to get through this like everybody else, man. Just hoping to hear some good news every day I wake up.
Yeah, man. That's for real. That's real. You overseas right now?
Yeah, I'm in Poland. I'm in Poland right now. I played in Romania and Croatia this year. And then, when everything started getting bad and they pretty much canceled the season, I came over to Poland. This is where my girl and my son from. So we over here chilling till stuff get better.
Yeah, man. Congrats on the new baby, man.
Congratulations.
Adding to the legacy,
Yeah,
he was born in Poland, but he's still a St. Louis guy at the end of the day. I'm out for free born it.
All day, every day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We just was talking last episode. We talked to Coop or whatever, and yeah. So he was, y'all some of our overseas guys or whatever. So we just been like, checking in with y'all. What's that like? Because y'all season stopped too in the middle. What's it looking like? What news are you hearing? I know we in America, but what's it like over there in Poland?
So in Poland, see what Poland did over here, the professional league, they canceled the season like indefinite. So what they did was they just took the teams that was in the standings first, second, and third, and went in to crown a champion. So you had the gold medal, second and third, whatever. And but most of the leagues over here just like put a pause on it until they get further information. So they trying to like the NBA, they trying to figure out a day to keep up with the season and they just prolonging it. But I feel like, in my opinion, they're going to end up canceling it because, it's too dangerous. Or they can play without fans, which is going to be whack to me, but you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. It's just too many people, it seems like, to get back in like one place at one time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see how they going to be able to start it back. And then the whole process of your draft, everything is just thrown off to where it's just like what the kids going to like. It's just too much in limbo.
And we never been through a pandemic before, too, as a country or as a world. You know what I'm saying? To where.
So a lot of people panic. Look at our president. I ain't into politics, but he don't even know how to handle it. So how people that never been through stuff like this gonna be able to handle it? They like, come on, bro. Like it's a disaster right now. The main thing I think important for everybody is to stay safe, man. Like sports and all that type of stuff, but like we need that in music. But at the end of the day, it's about living and health. So that's the important stuff.
Yeah. So in Poland, are they doing like the 6 feet distancing, like the mask, everybody doing everything same?
See, that's one thing why and I talk to Ken. Y'all know Ken Brown. I talk to Ken about this all the time.
Yeah.
He over in Switzerland. And we talked about like in Europe, they took a way earlier precaution to this. When they started hearing stuff too, it was already, hey, you gotta stay a distance, wear a mask, don't be touching, wash your hands. And then, kind of in the States, I had to talk to my family. It was slower. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And how we in the States, so how we our mental toughness and how we are, we born tough or whatever. Yeah. Oh, it's nothing. We'll get through it. Yeah. And price is real serious. Like people really dying from this. And it's like, but over here for sure, like it's 6 feet away, only with your family. And shoot, just when we flew in from Croatia, the police was coming to check the house for 2 weeks straight. We couldn't even leave the house, like go to the backyard or nothing.
They
like
was on the house. So like by knocking door to door.
And come in, calling, telling us stick our hand out the window, like y'all in the house,
Oh shit.
Making me stick my son head out the window like 3 times a day though. So they was like they was on it for real. And then after 14 days, we was able to go into the backyard and stuff. And they just lifted, the bans. So now they're opening like some tracks and stuff, but they ain't opened the parks and stuff yet. But they supposed to do it in a week or two. So
they not playing. In St. Louis, they still having parties on the riverfront. Everybody be in jail. The police coming door to door.
St. Louis, we don't care, man.
Nah, man. And like you said, even I'm in Chicago, so it's a lot more cases here, obviously, compared to like St. Louis. And it's like the mayor had to she's extended it now to like May 30th. The governor did the same thing. Transportation, it's like a ghost town. You know what I mean? Like LA, I'm seeing it ain't no smog. Like you can see the mountains now behind like the skyline of LA, which is crazy.
The world also crazy. So like global warming might reverse because niggas in the house.
Hey, real. That's a fact. Hey, but they've been saying like the like as a whole, like the environment, the climate is way cleaner now. I had like some weeks ago in I want to say Italy. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's Italy. They say the water ain't been that clean so long. They had dolphins swimming in the water. I saw that.
Yeah, it was Italy. Like in the canals where people like be boating and stuff. They you can see the fish, the dolphins that came back. Like it's crazy, bro.
Dolphins probably eating good right now. Ain't nobody fishing. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
They taking over. That's the fact.
Man. Yeah, man. Well, let's kind of get into this interview a little bit. We always start off with everybody just kind of saying, how did you fall in love with the game? Like, where did it start for you?
Man, honestly, my first love was baseball. And my sister, y'all know my sister Whitney, she was way better than me. And she was on basketball first. And when I kind of seeing her like being good, I got jealous a little bit, being my competitive way. So my daddy started working with me. I think I started around 5 or 6 years old. And I started playing then, we was traveling all across the world. We lived all type of different places. So I got to play, we lived in Germany, Georgia, Texas, California. So we was a little bit everywhere. But when I actually fell in love with it, I think around high school, my cousin Kenslow, he had got killed. And that was his favorite sport. And I think when he left, I kind of like fell more in love with the game, and I was like my getaway. You know what I mean? So yeah. It was around that time.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Tadell.
I was saying you our first guy that we got in from the V. You know what I'm saying? So
the third side for life, baby.
Yeah. What made you decide to be a Wolverine, or was it in your family, or you know what I'm saying?
I think it was my family. I had my uncles and stuff, my grandfather, my grandmother, they went to Vashon. But y'all know a little bit, I was in the Webster Grove School District, and my mom and them had me out there to get a good education. So I was about to go to Webster Grove High School because I was out there from like the 5th grade to 8th grade. Yeah. And,
out there.
Yeah. But, everybody knows, too, not just in Missouri or St. Louis, the whole country know about Vashon High School when it comes to basketball.
Yeah.
So, when I had the opportunity to attend Vashon, I was like, man, like I couldn't really pass that up. I was looking at Jimmy, Nick, Pope, Donnie, all the legends, Joe Sheldon that was before me. I remember being little, my dad taking me to them games. That was like, man, that's what I wanted. My mom was more on the education side. Luckily, we had the new school as soon as I was a freshman, so they were saying it was going to be better education, stuff like that. So that's what kind of, attempted to make me to go to the Vashon High School.
Yeah, man. We was talking about that I was a freshman your senior year. So like when they opened that up, whatever, and like I was talking about my nigga Kevin that went to Gateway, and I was like, y'all niggas was cold in the PXL, bro. Like y'all was giving work. Like y'all was one of the better senior classes to not be like on the same team. For sure, like across like talent, like I was like that was wicked. Y'all was good.
I grew up playing with Kevin too, and against him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like you said, how was it like, opening up that new Vashon? Because that was a weird time in the PXL where like I remember like we went through that period where the schools lost their accreditation, people was trying to leave out. Like you said, they built that new building, and that was like for basketball, that was like huge at the time. So what was that like?
Man, I'll tell everybody asks me like, what you like the best as far as basketball? Has been you a pro, was a college, man, on nothing compared to high school, man, for me. And then Vashon High School, like already being legendary, like it lived up to all the expectations I had for it. Like, of course, being on the basketball team gave it more, everybody respected me. But man, I just think it was a great experience. I loved it. And like you said, it was a brand new school coming in. So we had brand new gym. Man, the teachers and stuff, everybody showed me love and stuff. And I had a chance, like I said, I had Pope that was a upperclassman. And, he was being able to show me the ropes and stuff like that. So I just basically followed him, and man, Vashon, I miss it. I think about it all the time, for real. But it was good, man. A brand new school. We had a lot of the old teachers from the old school, so they had experience, and it was good, man. For me, it was good. It was real good.
Yeah, man, that was a talented team y'all had, man. Like you picking up after Polk left off. Polk was like God when I was, coming up under the point guard act, and you stepped right in, and it wasn't no drop off. You know what I'm saying? So
appreciate that.
Yeah, like what was it like coming in and being in the middle of a dynasty and getting the torch passed to you? Like, no, we got to win state this year. Like, this ain't because y'all was about to be national champions until y'all ran into Tyler Hansborough. What was that season?
So coming in, I had, like you said, I had Polk, and a lot of people don't remember Polk. My freshman year, Polk broke his kneecap.
Yeah.
So to me, riding Polk coattail, I got everything thrown on me. I was, you know what I mean? I was the point guard. So I had started since my freshman year, basically. And we kind of went through tough times that year. But overall, though, man, probably my sophomore year, I would say was the best year overall. Like as far as talent wise, we went undefeated that year. We had Pope, Johnny Hill, Bobby Hill, Kenny Daniels, me, 6ix9ine, Will. We had a whole lot of people, so but we had a squad. I'm missing some people too. They're gonna be mad at me about my name. But my junior year, that's when we was number one in the country. Mm-hmm. And we played against Tyler Hansborough and them. All we had to do was win the game, and we'd have been national champions, man. That's all we had to do.
I was at that too, man. That would hurt.
Tyler was just a little too much, man. He was a little too much. And him and his brother. And we couldn't make no shots. We couldn't get a rhythm. And we was ranked in front of Oak Hill that year. Greg Oden and Mike Conley was up in Lawrence North. We was ranked in front of all of them. But yeah, we blew it. I hated that day.
I mean, it turned out though, y'all. I mean, Tyler Hansborough ended up making that loss not that bad because he ended up winning a national championship, being an all-time leading scorer.
Man, he over y'all too. Like y'all hadn't played no guards that was 6'4" that could kind of play like as good as y'all could. You know what I'm saying? So
at all, we had played. Don't get me wrong, we had played against some great talent, but Tyler, he the all-time lead scorer. I think in ACC history. So like you said, like he wasn't no lollywop at all.
I think he went 20 for 20 from the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? So like from the point when he elbowed Leon. And bust his nose. That's when it kind of was a turning point in the gym. Like, damn, it's
different.
Hey, y'all being the tough ones on everybody's head. You know what I'm saying?
What we supposed to do? It wasn't nothing you could do. That was a grown man in high school, man.
Yeah. So what was that like? Like you said, going through that whole almost getting ranked national champs. I remember y'all was on the magazine. I remember everybody used to get that in high school. I was like, damn, these is on the magazine. Like, that shit tight. Right. But how was that? How did you start getting recruited? Like, when did you start getting letters? When did you,
I think I started getting letters pretty early, like sophomore year, if I'm not mistaken. And how the process is basically like the universities, coaching and stuff, they show their interest. They start sending letters out. They kind of send to everybody. And then as you get older and they get more interested, they might come see you, come to a practice or call you on the phone, The rules now are way different, but back then, like, you couldn't really associate with coaches head to head too much. I think it was like one time a week that they can contact you and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story that kind of hurt my recruiting a lot, and I still think about it today. So y'all probably remember Johnny Flynn that played at Syracuse.
Yeah.
So we was number one in the country in USA Today, and they was number one in Rivals my junior year. We went up there and we beat them. You know what I mean? And I had like a game-winning shot to take it to overtime, and then I think Kenny and Johnny ended up killing the overtime. We beat them. It's the primetime shootout. So my senior year, they got it matched up, me against Johnny Flynn, to go back again. So we fly up to New York and the primetime shootout up there. Man, I had Florida State, Clemson, Dayton, all these schools coaches telling me they're gonna be there. So I'm, man, we in the hotel. How come the game got snowed in, man? We in the hotel, we couldn't leave. It was snowed so bad, man. They canceled the game and everything. I was man. And you see, my recruiting basically was through Vashon. And and how it used to be, AAU is where you got the most pub. And we wouldn't allowed to play with the Eagles. So AAU, we had our own, we was game phase. So we didn't go to the big tournaments like everybody at AAU. So when it was high school, that was my recruitment time. And that was a big loss for me, man. I was looking forward to that game. Matchup against Johnny Flynn.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like you said, it's them little small chance occurrences kind of that happen. Because like we had a interview with Anthony Booker. He was telling us about how he was kind of under the radar and then had a good tournament in Las Vegas. And then he was like, got ranked top 50. You know what I mean? It's like you said, it's like them games that you miss or you make that kind of put your whole trajectory, For sure. Yeah, Booker was one of those late bloomers. Like you said, he was just,
getting the mid-major looks and stuff like that. And then boom, he went and had a good AAU. Then he was ranked. Yeah, that was Booker. Booker was a good player too, a hell of an athlete.
Do you feel like now they letting people from the V play AAU? Do you feel like it was something like with Coach Irons being under the old school act that he just wanted y'all to do something different than what than be on the circuit back then? Like,
yeah, see what it was is Coach wanted all the players to play with the Eagles, and of course that couldn't happen because you had to be, they had to want you.
Right.
So Coach like, if all our players can't play, then y'all not getting 2 or 3 or 4 our players. So what he did was it's kind of like a advantage for us too. But we just had our own AAU team, and other teams would get people that didn't make the Eagles or didn't make the Gateway or come play with us, and we was going to do our AAU tournaments like that. So, I mean, if I can go back, I probably would have tried to talk to Coach Durant, something like that, and I think I would have wanted to play for the Eagles because, like you said, they go to different tournaments that we didn't get to go to. You get different exposure, and all the big time Division I coaches look at that stuff. So if I can go back, I would have talked to Coach to maybe had a different, turnout. But
basketball had changed. Youth sports had changed a lot from, like, say, around the time you went like into like where it is now, where it used to only be about high school only. It wasn't about AAU, but then AAU ended up being more important.
It's crazy. It's way different now. Like some people. You go and they sit on the bench, sophomore, junior year on varsity, barely playing. They have a good turnout in the AAU scene, and now, like you said, he ranked or something like that. And now he got offers from Kentucky, North Carolina, all these big schools. With social media today, man, all you got to do is have one good tournament and one good game. You done dunked on somebody. Now everybody looking at you.
Yeah, now you
they send your videotape to everybody. It's different today. For real.
Yeah. Exactly. Quick. You could have been Baby James back then. You could have been.
For sure. Way different.
Yeah. So how did Tennessee? You went to Middle Tennessee.
Middle Tennessee, yeah.
Middle Tennessee, yeah. So how did Middle Tennessee get in? How did you build a relationship with them?
All right. So look. So coming out of high school, I went to West Illinois first. Let me tell you how this. Okay. So I went to West Illinois. I had like 4 or 5 visits set up, but when I went to Western, I committed on my first visit. That's when that's being young and dumb,
Too happy.
But my mom and dad, they never had experienced that, so they was on the same route I was on. They didn't know to go there and just see everything, fill everything out, and maybe take all your other visits. Right. So I ended up committing on my first visit. I liked it and stuff, but I think I should have took my other ones. And my freshman year, the 6th game of the season, I broke my ankle. So I redshirted, then played my redshirt freshman year there. They ended up firing the coach, Coach Derek Thomas. So I left, and the AD wouldn't allow me to leave because he was telling me, like, we're not going to get a better point guard than you, so he wasn't allowing me to leave. So only thing I could do to go to another D1, I went junior college. So I went to Indian Hills, and that's when I played with Duncan Lee on the Indian Hills, who was #1 in the country there, too.
Okay.
And then out of Indian Hills, I had a lot of schools. I had Iowa State was recruiting me, Illinois State, and my coach, Coach Kidder, had recommended me don't go to a school too big because I was a smaller guard, and I can get over recruited by big 5-star guys coming in, all Americans. So that's when Middle Tennessee came, and when I went on a visit there, I loved it. Coach Kermit Davis, he at Ole Miss now. It was good, and as soon as I won the conference championship too, I love Middle Tennessee, man. I can't wait to go back and visit. That's my school.
Yeah, man.
That's good advice for small guards. Like, you want to go somewhere, you gonna be able to shoot that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You want to go play. Exactly. You want to go play. But I was real close to going to Iowa, University of Iowa in the Big Ten. I was real close to going there. Coming out of JUCO.
Yeah, that would have been tough, like you said, because during that time, too, college was still not like it is now with as many one and done. So, like you said, you might have just got overshadowed by somebody.
Yeah, exactly. And when you bring in, say I'm coming out from JUCO, I'm a junior, 5'10" guard. You got a 6'4" point guard coming in from California. He All-American 4-star. Who you think they got to play him? You know what I mean? So, I was gonna battle. You know me, I'm competitive, so he was gonna have to earn.
Hey, baby, hard over high.
Yeah, he's gonna have to earn it, but it turned out good for sure.
Yeah. What was that? So what was the college from high school to college transition like? Because the V ain't Western Illinois, it ain't Middle Tennessee. We don't, and the PHL in total, we don't really have the same equipment and advantage just like as a baseline that a lot of schools have. So what was that jump like for you?
Well, for me, I was already kind of like, I want to say I had a cheat code a little bit. Like you said, I was talking to Pope and I was going to work out. He went to SLU. So I was going up there to work out with him and stuff. And he was telling me, the in and out, how the college life was. And I was talking to a lot of people. My daddy always told me, ask questions. You know what I mean? So I already kind of knew, what it was like going into the next level. But Coach Ernst always taught me, it's always a spot for a little guard. So when I went to the next level, all I want to do is make sure I work harder than everybody else. You know what I mean? Everybody was going to be taller than me, probably more athletic. But if I can work harder than everybody else, then it'll even out and give me a chance to win. Yeah. So, but for sure, like the weightlifting was way different. The conditioning was way different. Nobody telling you got to go to class or you had to go to class on your own. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wake up. It's discipline, man. You got to stay disciplined. So that transition, that's not for everybody, man. It's not for everybody. You got to be mentally, strong for that. Cause you're away from family, you're away from most of your friends. You got to make new friends, and it's tough. So you got to be prepared for that, man. I think a lot of kids need that. They need to go off to college, get away from St. Louis. You know what I mean? Get away from your hometown, wherever you're from. Go make new friends. Go network, meet people. You know what I mean? That's how you end up being successful in the world, in the business world. You never know who you're going to need or you're going to meet. So I think a lot of the kids, they stick around St. Louis too much. And even if you don't play sports, man, go to another state or something and, experience something different. That's my opinion.
That's real. Yeah. Wise words. You gotta change your perspective. You know what I'm saying? You just get one thing. Yeah. You definitely got to move around and experience a little more.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's harder too, because like at that time, I don't really feel like colleges and stuff was recruiting St. Louis. I don't know. I'll say the city. Because, like I said,
way more talent than a lot of people, brother. A lot of people supposed to be in the league that, you know what I'm saying? And
every school has somebody. Like I said, you brought up Ken Brown. That's so damn. We talked about, I remember Kevin just stopped hooping because it was like, they just really weren't recruiting him. So he was just like, well, he averaged like 25. He just like, I just go to school. 6'3",
averaging 20 and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Yeah. And we end up going to these other schools and fucking niggas up that's on the team. We regular students and shit. We in the rec going crazy on the team.
Exactly. But, I mean, it was a whole lot of talent too, man. Especially in the PHL, like y'all said. But I don't know what it was. Like they wasn't really recruiting in the city. Like now, St. Louis is a hot spot.
Yeah.
Look at this year. Cam going to Kentucky. Caleb from CBC going to North Carolina. Like they're going to the biggest schools now.
Yeah. Even like you said, we got Jericho Hellums. He at North Carolina State playing.
Kids to name in D1 now.
It's a whole bunch of them.
Too many. Jason was just at Duke. Brad went to Florida. Who else? Man, everyone. Big schools too.
Yeah, like we said, Iowa State. We just talked about Book. He played at Iowa State. Sharon played at Bradley.
Dude, he in the league now. They play Jason.
Yeah.
Kansas.
Ben at Kansas. BJ Young went to Arkansas.
Yeah. SLU, Yuri holding it down at Hargrove from the east side.
I like what SLU doing, man. About time, man.
That's his squad. Yeah.
So we need a professional sports team, and I feel like SLU need to be there for the city. Like we need to keep this talent here and start building it so we can have something to root for and get behind here. Because I see basketball so much.
There's no reason. Okay, I understand people want to, do the North Carolina Duke thing, the Kentucky thing. I understand that. But there's no reason Mizzou and SLU should be missing out on all these kids, man. With the last, 30 years, man, St. Louis had too much talent. And the small percentage of them kids, Mizzou and St. Louis, they not getting them.
Got Larry. That's it. Larry, Pope.
Exactly. That was it.
Anthony Turner, Tommy Liddell, Liz.
Yeah.
everybody else been out of town. There's too much talent for it to be going other places. But we'll see how it go. I know Coach Conzo Moore down at the zoo. He got Mario. Mario was down there first. He transferred school, so I think he's been trying to get more of the St. Louis talent. But
yeah, he got Torrance,
Texas too. I can't forget.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Big Cordell had went to SLU from Webster Groves. He had went to SLU, but I think he had got into some trouble or something.
Yeah. Because he had.
Shout out to the Feast
got drafted.
We can't forget the women like Neil Ivey just got the job at Notre Dame.
That's tough. That's tough.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, she was cold. She was before my sister Whitney. She was cold too. And but that's St. Louis girls always been good for some years. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they didn't have a lot of talent for some years.
Yeah, because like you said, I heard about my dad and stuff. Aunts telling me about Whitney hooping because her and Kelly around the same age, so they was up there hoops together. So like I said, they was the first, like you too. They was the first ones hooping for real at a high level. I kinda.
The hoops was cold. Let me tell you about my sister. Whitney used to play with us with the Bombers. Like on terms we'd play up because she's a year older than me. And we had Jay, Lil Drill, Hit Me and Holla, Rob, who else y'all know? Chris Griffin with the Gateway, Ro Thomas. All of them was on the team. When my sister used to come to play, the ball was going to hurt. The ball was going to hurt. Man, we used to be mad at mud. It's a close game, the end of the game, fourth quarter. My dad was like, man, y'all know who to get a ball to.
Right.
So, but she was good.
And they better not foul either.
If y'all foul, it better be a soft foul. What's up?
Right. Man, so how did you make that transition then? Again, like you said, you've just been making all these leaps from doing the junior college thing. It's tough on people, because to take a step down, you got to show a lot of humility. You know what I mean? Like you said, that discipline. So what was like, as you were playing at Middle Tennessee, did you have like professional aspirations at the time? Was like on your mind, or were you just like kind of in the moment then?
I think it was a little bit of both. Man, like, shoot, like I said, when my cousin got killed, that had I want to say turned me into a different person. You know what I mean? And you know how we are as growing up in St. Louis, you have so many people and friends and stuff that's getting killed and stuff. So you almost become numb to it, you know what I mean? Which is sad, but that's what it was. And at that time, my high school, man, I had both of my grandmas had passed. My cousin had got killed. And my other cousin I killed that we all played on the same team together. So I was getting this all back to back to back. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I feel that it kind of helped me, which is sad to say, but I turned my anger and my frustration and I took it out on my body. You know what I mean? Physically. So I would do extra stuff in the gym when nobody was working. I used to sleep in Middle Tennessee. I used to sleep in the locker room. A lot of people don't even know I wouldn't even believe. I wait till everybody after practice, go back, take me something to eat, go to my ball and my books. We had a shower and everything was in there. I'm in there shooting for hours and hours and hours. You know what I mean? I invested into myself. When I was at Illinois, it's funny we talking about this now because we was on the Zoom call the other day with like 7 of my old teammates in West Illinois, and they were joking about it. I came in as a freshman. They was upperclassmen. They'd be like, hey, come on, man, we're going to the club. It's now. I'm like, all right. They'd call me to come on my dorm, come downstairs. I ain't come down with no clothes on. I had my basketball. I used to go to the track midnight, 11, 12 o'clock. And they like, man, this dude crazy. I think that's what it is. I just always tried to work harder than everybody else, man. And luckily, man, I had a great supporting cast. My mom, my dad, man, which my father was a father figure to a lot of my friends. Because I was pretty much the only one that had two parents. Like, growing up in the city, y'all know how it is. Yeah. I was the only one that had two. And we was living in the projects, man. I know for sure they was probably the only married couple living down there. So I had them, man, and they pretty much stayed on me, the academics. They didn't play around. I can only get A's, B's. You know what I mean? My daddy always told me, if you're going to do a sport, you're going to pick it, give it 110% or don't do it at all. So, I think that stuck with me, man. And I was blessed to have that. So when I got to college, I just took it and ran with it. And, my junior year, I think it was my junior year, I broke a record. I hit like 10 threes in one game. And my coach had told me like, some scouts, NBA scouts, who's gonna be at the next game and stuff. They come and start to watch. So I think that's when I started to like, oh damn, like I can really go pro for real. You know, I mean, everybody's dreaming to go to the NBA, but they were talking like even NBA overseas. So that's why I think they're going to my senior, and then I just really like, worked even harder.
Yeah.
Your jump shot is a thing of art, bro. You know what I'm saying? You definitely put some work.
Shooting that bitch.
I appreciate that.
Your left hand stroke is just something about it, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like when we St. Louis, people from St. Louis different, man. We different. When we get, because it's inherent, I think that we don't realize how little opportunities we have. So when we go places and it's like, yeah, you just go to the gym whenever you feel like. You just do this. Whenever you feel like, you like, that's all I would have been doing.
Yeah. So I can go to the gym whenever I want to, say less.
Hey, say less.
You know, okay.
So I can go in there whenever? For real?
You got balls? I don't got my own ball. They got balls already.
It ain't really a lot of gyms here. As much as we hoop in St. Louis, working kids go hoop on a regular basis, bro.
Nowhere. That's what the thing was. And look, in Chicago, that's why we was behind. Chicago, New York, Cali, Florida. Man, they outside playing.
It's a rim on every corner. Nice nets, glass, backboard.
Me and Tanel was living in Chicago together. We on the south side. So it's like, okay, we where black people at. Man, we walk down the corner, find a gym. Go over here to park the rec, go get a gym.
I wish they hoop nice. It's like
They hooping.
Crazy. Yeah, man. So what was that like? Like you said, you took that big jump from Tennessee to go overseas. How was that? How were your first few years? The language barriers, the food, being away from even further from family now.
Man, I got lucky because my mom used to be in the Army, and we had lived in Germany for 4 years when I was little. So actually, I was kind of a little bit already accustomed to being away from St. Louis or being away from the stage a little bit, even though it was when I was younger. But when I came out my rookie year, it was different for sure. Coming from college, the college game and the professional game is two totally different levels. The game speed, everybody good, and ain't really no weak points. You know what I mean? No matter who you play, everybody talented. But luckily, when I came in, I had Drew Joyce, LeBron James' best friend. He was the point guard, and man, he welcomed me like a little brother. Man, he invited me over to his house. Him and his wife, they cooked for me. He stayed with me before practice, after practice, just teaching me a little small thing. We watched film together. And I appreciate him for taking me in like that, So that's what I try to do now to the younger guys, especially out of St. Louis. I try to coach them up and, be a mentor to them. But just overall, it was tough because coming in, I'm playing 30-something minutes a game in college. And then my rookie year, I started actually, but I was only playing 10 to 15 minutes a game. You know what I mean? And being young, of course, I'm like, man, I should be playing more, this and that. Right. But now thinking back, I wasn't understanding why coach probably wasn't playing me. Maybe I wasn't ready mentally, physically. You know what I mean? Maybe he was trying to teach me some things to learn, maybe more in practice. So, that's things you do is, as you say, it's a learning curve. So, but overall it was good, man. I went to Germany my first 2 years. Germany, a real clean country. The league was real good. I played against the former NBA players and guys that are still playing in the league today. PJ Tuck, I remember I played against him. But it was good. My coach, actually, Henry Rodell, he used to play at North Carolina. So I had a player's coach. So he was real. We didn't used to practice that much. We practiced for hour 15 minutes. And he'd be like, man, get him. So I got lucky. I had Jimmy McKinney maybe 2 or 3 hours away from me. He was in Frankfurt. Okay. So that was, we would get up with each other. So I got lucky, man. A lot of guys going to different countries, but Germany is one of the top countries in Europe. So I got lucky coming out too. So that was a good experience, man. I enjoyed it.
Who was the best player you went heads up with? I remember seeing you go heads up with Thaddeus Young in high school. But who was your toughest matchup? You feel like you went crazy that game too, low key. But who was the best player you played against?
Hey, Thaddeus, look, we played Thaddeus and them down. You remember we played Thaddeus at the Savage Center.
St. Louis shootout. Yeah,
we was beating him at half, and he had 2 points at half. He ended with 30. We lost.
Boy, he got to laying it up on y'all.
Man, but I would say, the best player, I didn't play against some killers, man. I'm gonna say, you know what I'm gonna say? Y'all know him too. I'm gonna say Sharon Collins.
Okay. Chicago.
I played against Sharon in Chicago. We went to a tournament in Chicago, and he was playing in another tournament. And his coach and them and stuff, I came to watch our game. And he was playing like, I forgot what tournament he was playing in. They was like, man, come watch Sharon, man. Y'all nice, but the best guard in the world here in Chicago. So, we like, man, let's go check him out.
Yeah.
And we get there. It just so happened the other team ain't have enough players. So I'm like, man, I'm going to get my shoes out the car. We end up playing, man. Dude was before his time, man. I'm my height, maybe an inch or two taller.
He was strong.
40-inch vertical leap, had the ball on the string. Man, he was cold.
Man.
He wanted to go through Kansas in the last 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
So like Mario Chalmers and like Kirk Heinrich, then it's probably him.
Yeah, the only guard that's like it probably is like better than him, like on Chicago high school level, was probably like Will the Thrill, Will Bynum, and then like D Rose. It's like them, and then like Sharon is like right there. Like
maybe they put Ulyss in there. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They say Sharon had a problem. They say Sharon never took his body seriously. Like he was just he had that God-given talent. Yeah, because my daddy man talked to Bill Self when he went for a team camp. Bill Self told my daddy out his mouth. He said Sharon changed my offense. We was running big man offense. I was doing clear outs for him as a point guard. He said we used to change the offense. He said he's the only one he did that for. He said, but he'd go home. They'd give him a little break, Christmas break and stuff like that. And he said, dude, come back, man, 15 pounds heavier.
Yeah, he out there.
That Harold's, man.
Mild sauce and piece of
that Harold's, man. That shit good.
Chicago got some food. You'll get fat out there for sure.
Yeah, good, Chicago boy.
He had that Portillo's, man. That's my
favorite. Getting that roast beef sandwich. Yeah. That's crazy. So what's up? Who you feeling in the league, man? Like we talked about, say we got some dogs in the league now. We got some cats in the race now. That's really up there.
Yeah. Shout out my boy Jason, man, Brad. I talked to Brad yesterday. Jason, Brad, Ben McLemore, and my boy up in Toronto too, man. Can't forget about him. He got chips.
Yeah, Pat got chips. Hey, he got a chip every time he's in the league. He got 3.
Got rings, bro.
That crazy?
Crazy, bro.
3-peated.
Crazy.
He 3-peated. He got 3. He got 3 in a row.
He got 3. Man. That's crazy.
Play the season, and they canceled this season, so technically next year, he undefeated.
They canceled for sure.
I don't know, it just seemed like that, so I don't want to put that energy. If he don't get one this year, I'm saying it's because he ain't playing it. That's all.
True. Yeah, but who your teams though? Who you like in the league right now?
Man, for real, ever since I kind of turned pro, I really ain't had no team like that. I just like watching good players play, like learning from them. And then when Kobe was with the Lakers, I was definitely with Lakers all the way. You know what I mean? I just like Kobe was just different. Like he was a killer. He was a close thing to Jordan. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like now, I just like watching players, man. Chris Paul, my favorite point guard. Who else I like watching? Man, all these good point guards.
Chris Paul this year too. They was trying to Chris Paul. I'm glad Paul came back serving this year. Like they was on some bullshit with Chris Paul. Yeah, because
he getting open and stuff like that. So they like, oh man, you ain't gonna be doing the same thing that you normally do. And then he come out and he looked like he was 27 in his prime again.
Yeah. He got Schroeder hooping too. He got Dennis game together and Shea.
I like Schroeder because Schroeder play both ends of the floor. Like real. But I like Steph Curry, Cole. He be killing. He wasn't healthy this year, but he shoot it from wherever. Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook, James Harden. I just like watching good players. I try to learn from him and just watch him. Yeah, take it all in. Yeah, he cold.
Who your favorite lefties?
Ooh, favorite lefty.
Well, I feel like lefties gotta watch lefties more because they
got to. I kind of got a similar vibe to y'all, like fast. Look, you Isaiah Thomas.
Hey, I was about. I forgot I left him out, man. Hey, matter of fact, man. Hey, they did my boy dirty.
Wrong, man. IT, bro. We love IT, man. They did him so dirty.
I ain't never seen it, bro. Never seen this little.
Hey, that show you at the end of the day, man. This all the business, man. Hey, look, man, dude was in the MVP. He was the top 3 MVP race alongside LeBron James. Come and his sister get killed, and he playing through an injury for y'all organization.
Got his tooth knocked out that game too, I think.
Man, then come back and play for y'all. And he could have just sat down like, you know what, like I'm finna get paid next year. I'm not gonna do this, man. He decided to play for the organization. Heard play for his sister, and they did him like that, man. Dude signed last year. He signed for like $1 million, $2 million. He was supposed to sign for $100-something million.
They robbed him of a man. I'm surprised he ain't caught no bodies. I might have had to been outside. What's the dude's house?
Danny Ainge.
Yeah, I might have been at Danny Ainge bushes, bro.
Hey man, that's wild, man. Yeah, but definitely IT. That's my cat, man.
Yeah, shout out to IT, man. I hope he come out with his series. It was the
is it?
Yeah, I watched every one of those.
Yeah. I was running them back. I was like, let me run them back sometime.
I think when he get back in, because he's still a free agent right now. Mm-hmm. But I think when he gets signed again,
I don't know.
When he gets signed again, maybe hopefully, I think he's gonna come back out with it again.
Yeah, because he played good with Washington. Washington just had an awful year just because of the injuries. They just had a bad year from the start for real. So it was already uphill climb that they even was getting him, and he played good.
Hey, I think John gonna come back.
Think so? It's time? Is it finally time? Come on, man. We need it.
Oh, bro, I've been tired of watching that shit. If it was franchise mode, I would have been traded, dude. Right.
Hey, but I think he got a lot to prove, man. First of all, you've been out for 2 years. Yeah. You know, before you got hurt, you was known as just athleticism. Basically, you couldn't never shoot. You know what I mean? You just run up and down the court, dunking the ball. Now you got to show everything. You know, show you've been working your shot. You get your team involved. He get his assists a game, but like really run the show. And you got all-star Brad Bill alongside you. Now they just need a few more pieces, and we're gonna see what they can do.
Yeah. Come
on, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of them guys that's like in that transition where 3 years ago they were young guards. Now they veteran guards. So what's Kyrie gonna do? What's John Wall gonna do? What's Westbrook gonna do? What's Harden gonna do? What's Dame gonna do?
I would never, man.
Because it's like they legacy. People gonna be like, well, shit, Steph better than all y'all. He got rings. That's what's gonna end up happening pretty soon if they don't they gotta come with it.
Hey, and it's so hard. Them names you just named, it's so hard to debate. That's how talented the league is today. If you got to pick a top 5 in every position, and depending on who you're talking to, the other person gonna get mad at you.
Yeah.
Get people out.
It comes to point guards because it's so many cold point guards. It's so many combo guards.
Yeah. It's so many.
And kind of not what they used to be. So we don't even talk about post players no more like that. They just catching oops. Yeah.
That's all they doing. You getting man, they get paid. I wish I was that tall. They getting paid $100 million just to protect the ball.
No, I could have been Mike Dunleavy.
I'll be out there.
I know I could have been Mike Dunleavy, bro. Man. Play hard, take some time, and hit some open shots. I could have did that at 6'7", bro.
What
Clint Capella? He signed for like almost $100 million, man. Dude can't do a 2-dribble pull-up, man. He can't do a 2-dribble pull-up.
He got traded.
Anyway, he don't know what hand he shoot free throws with, but he rebound the fuck out the ball though. So
come on, bro.
He earned that money off rebounds with Brian and I like the
face. He did.
He was.
He might be a solid pickup for somebody too to get a veteran to come in and like crash the board like that, because that's what he do. Like he wake up thinking about offensive rebounding.
Yeah, that's real. Somebody get you 6 good fouls, don't box out, play hard, dive on the floor and stuff.
He just gonna have to get paid to go play for somebody that's good.
No, he
got paid already.
Yeah, he already got paid. He willing to do that for sure. And
he's not no losing player neither. Like I will say that about Tristan Thompson.
He was
like
good.
They suck now, but yeah, he's good. Like he's actually at what he does, he is good at it. So it's like
exactly.
I got a question for you. This is a random thought I always have, but it's like you like a professional American playing overseas. Have you ever thought about getting your nationality and playing on that country's national team?
Yeah, for sure. Well, my girl, she Polish, and my son Polish too. So for sure, I've been thinking about it. Like 2 or 3 years ago, my agent and we had been talking about it because like over in Europe, what you could do to play on the national team, in a lot of countries, they can, if the coach or something or the organization, they like you, they can come and just give you, you know what I mean, the card to play, the passport to play on the team. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, passport. Uh-huh.
And but that's been a dream of mine. I mean, like if me and her get married, I'll get a Polish passport. You know what I mean? Okay. So I had opportunity. Like they made the Olympics. You know what I mean? So whenever Olympics is, that'll be my chance. I might play against USA or something. You know what I mean? That'll be you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Just something.
Hey, if you J. Steph Curry, you going down in history, bro. That's crazy, bro.
I'm using all my files wisely. You ready?
Got to, bro.
Hey,
got to.
I can't let St. Louis down, man. I'm gonna try to hold mine down, man.
Because I just seen we was talking about it. Dinwiddie, Spencer Dinwiddie. He got a Nigerian passport.
Yeah, Nigerian passport.
My homeboy from Habib, he went to Metro with us. He Nigerian. So I was like, damn, Habib, what I got to do with my son? Like, what's up? If I get a son, how easy is it for me to get this, you know what I'm saying? I know Nigeria always going to need some hoopers. Yeah, it's like, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, my son, we just 3 days ago, we went to the U.S. Embassy here in Warsaw because he only had his Polish nationality passport. Okay. And we finally just got here, so the process going through. So he gonna have the American passport and the Polish passport in like a week or two.
Let's go.
Now, so how's it to get all your nationalities out? You never know. You have to pop back and forth.
In fact,
for real. So how's it been being a father, man? What's that like?
Man, I'm gonna try to explain it, but I can't really explain it. I'm gonna take that from the jump. But man, it's just, man, I catch myself. Man, yesterday morning, man, before he woke up, I woke up before. First of all, he wake up every day at like between 6 and 7 every morning. That's the worst part.
You got a job.
So my body's so accustomed to wake up. I mean, I'll be waking up like 5 or 6 o'clock. I mean, I was always a morning person, but now it's like extreme. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, man, I woke up before him. I was just staring at him, man. Like, if somebody had a video camera, they'd probably think I was crazy. I just be staring at dude. Like, it's crazy, man. Like,
yeah.
People always explain, like, I always understood what love was, but like now it's on a totally different level. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm just blessed, man, to have, first of all, a healthy son, you know, a little dude, handsome, man, and hopefully he carry, you know, some physical traits that I got plus more. I want him to play soccer, basketball, baseball, whatever. I want him to play it all, you know, and I want him to be the best he can be and touch people, you know what I'm saying, that touch people's hearts and stuff all across the world. He got a Polish nationality, American nationality, so he gonna be able to relate to everybody. So I want him to be energy to everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I'm finna talk to y'all about an hour about my little man.
Hey, man, this is what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
But man, so this year he saw me play in Romania and Croatia, and you know, come to the games and be real loud over there. Over here in Europe, they got horns and drums every game. So he'll come like with the headphones and stuff. Man, the first game he came to, you know what I mean? He had the headphones. We stay singing the national anthem. I'm just looking at him. Man, I'm almost start shedding tears, man, seeing him like that was. Hey, I was like, man, I made it.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
So now I'm like, I gotta play some more years because I want him to really see me play so he can understand. Like, damn, my daddy, he did this, did that. You know what I mean? Not just to see that I play professional basketball, but I want him to really see how I go about my business on the court. You know what I mean? On and off the court. You know what I mean? Like as an adult, as a man, I want him to see all that type of stuff. Being able to help my teammates, being a coach on the floor. You know what I'm saying? How I'm helping my teammates mentally. I want him to see all that. So I told my agent the other day, man, I got at least 4 or 5 more years in me. We gotta keep making it happen.
Hey, man.
That's what's up, bro.
It's a blessing. Man. That's a blessing.
They say it's having a heartbeat outside your chest or something like.
Man, it's it's crazy. Hey, when I found out, see what I did was I always wanted a boy. So they said that when whatever you ask for all the time, it's always be the opposite. So I was tricky. I was playing. I was like, every time I talk to somebody, they like, man, what you have? What you think you gonna have? I'm like, man, I'm having a girl. I already know. I'm like, man, I hope it's a boy.
That's funny. Let's go.
Man, y'all know how it is, man. You got you a little boy.
Nah, yeah, man. It's different now.
Man, I see all what my daddy was talking about, man. It's different for sure.
Yeah, man. We gotta ask these things. We gotta talk about them, man. Cause like you said, being you, it's crazy. I was like, always telling now, like, damn, I know James, but I don't know him because like, you know how our family is. Niggas is just all over the place. That shit, you know what I'm saying?
We everywhere. I was just talking to my mama about your daddy the other day too.
That's it's funny because I always tell people like they always make this joke. You know, it's another Ryan Brown in San Francisco. And so it's another one. So apparently, though, me and him are just like the complete opposites, though. It's like, I was, you know what I'm saying? However you want to take that. I'm just going to be, I ain't going to talk about, you know what I'm saying?
Go put it out there.
Yeah, but it's just, that's what they say. I don't know. We only Facebook friends, so I ain't got a chance to really fuck with them. But, you know, it's just been good, like I said, to just watch somebody in your family do some good shit. Watching, like you said, your dad's coaching, you know what I mean? All that stuff. And like I said, your son, my cousin. So it's just like, damn, you know, so I'm just proud of you, man. Congratulations. Like, this shit is tight,
man. But the people that don't know, man, it's my family for real, man. We blood, you know?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so, but, so, you know, we always end our show. We got to get down into the controversy. We got to get your list out. So how you want to do him, Tanel? What top fives we need from him?
Man, it's tough because now everybody been doing the St. Louis one, so now it's getting big to doing the St. Louis one.
Oh, you haven't put me on the spot.
But I gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta do it because the NBA is easy too. It get too routine, but St. Louis is like it give you a different, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna say for you personally, your top 5 point guards.
Ooh, PG.
Yeah, I like that. Since you a quarterback yourself, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and... Okay. All time? All time. In future. So you can put your son in there. Shit. You want to...
I'm going to leave myself out.
Okay.
I'm going to go... oh, man. Was Joe Sheldon point guard?
Hell yeah, he was a point guard.
Joe Sheldon.
He the most mentioned person. Look, hey, you got to hook us up and let us get him on this month because everybody been talking about Joe. We was too little to really see. I was like, hey, playing. You know what I'm saying? So like,
hey, man. See, so for the people that don't know, Joe Sheldon saved Vashon High School, man. The V was on the downfall, man. Dude, like what, 5'9". I think he's shorter than me, man. Hey, couldn't nobody. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Look, he went to Menor area, played for Coach Tate. That's at St. Louis University now.
Okay.
And dude went there to junior college, man, 5'9". Man, he was the #1 player in the country. Man. And you know, of course, he didn't have the assistants like he was supposed to. Right. Man, he was supposed to go to the big time colleges. He was like, Coach Tate told me, he was like, man, I don't care about recruitment, man. You pick my school. He didn't even care. You know what I mean? Dude could have went anywhere, man. But I gotta go Joe Sheldon. I gotta represent the V. I'm going Joe Sheldon, Dwayne Pope.
Okay.
Hey. Yeah. Pope never break his kneecap, man. He probably been in the league, man. Cold.
He was cold.
Let me see. Man, this tough, man. Dwayne Pope. Joe Sheldon, point guards. Brian Turner with no point. Y'all put me on the spot. It's tough.
All, man, ain't no pressure.
It was something I played against. Let me see, who was this in St. Louis?
Because we're a city of guards.
Yeah, we are guards.
I said this is.
No, that's what we've been always known for.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Point guards. Hey, Chris Stokes was cold. He was cold.
Okay.
Real cold too. Ken Brown, my cat.
High school game, I played Chris Stokes when I was a freshman at the V. Matter of fact.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was good then too.
Ken was cold. Let me pick some. Dang, it's tough, man. Cold. Joe Sheldon. What's these other high schools?
Trying to think.
Is Stokes in there? Or you all know? You still?
I'm checking
in there.
I'm trying to see. Hold on, because I can't be disrespectful to the legends, man. I'm older and I'm more mature. I know I got to think before I speak, man. That's why I kind of named them off the top of my head, you know.
Right.
Ken Brown, Chris Stokes. Who else we had? I'm trying to think of all of St. Louis, too. All these schools that were good. Vashon, Beaumont. Roosevelt used to have some killers. Dang, man, it's tough. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna go Joe Sheldon. I'm tripping. Donnie Jackson. Cole.
Where you go?
Oh, Donnie went to the V. Was before me.
Okay.
Donnie really wasn't no point though. Donnie was more of a two. I ain't gonna put Donnie in there. Make sure I'm tripping. We gotta go. Hey, I gotta pay my respect, man. I'm tripping. We going shotgun.
I was thinking that, but I wasn't gonna say that.
Okay.
I'm tripping. Hey, my bad, OG. We going shotgun.
Okay.
Joe Sheldon, Dwayne Pope. Forget it. We throwing me in there. Me. And the last one, I'm gonna have to throw my boy Ken Brown in there, man. I'm gonna have to throw Ken Brown in there, man.
Shout out to Ken.
Y'all have to get back with me on that though, man. I gotta think about that's a good guy. Ain't nobody never really say just point guards.
Yeah, I had to switch it up because it was like if you do the 5, that's too easy. You would have been like, you would wrap them up.
Because look, shoot, Tommy Liddell kind of played the point in high school. I'll throw him in there. He was cold.
Yeah. And I'll say Larry kind of played the point. I watched some old games of Larry Hughes. Larry Hughes in high school, he basically played the point for CBC. He was bringing it up.
Larry played everything. D. Miles was bringing it up.
Yeah.
You an NBA nigga, you bring it up. That's just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, but that top 5 I think would have been easy for me.
Yeah, that's why I kind of put a challenge because everybody been doing top 5s.
Yeah, everybody running.
So now we need your top 5 MCs, bro.
Ooh, all time?
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive.
Yeah.
You already know we were throwing Biggie and Pac in there. That's all real. That's not even a question. Like,
okay.
Pac, I grew up listening to Pac. My daddy was big Pac fan, so that's all we have in the speakers.
Okay.
So I'm going Big Pac, Jay-Z.
Oh.
Yeah, Biggie, Pac, Jay-Z. And I'm gonna go today. I mean, my guys that I listen to mostly today, they ain't in the top 5. But I listen. Oh, you know what? I gotta throw.
It's your top 5 though. So is this your top 5?
Yeah. So if you I'm gonna tell you who I listen to today. Today I play my boy A Boogie. They get tired of playing A Boogie
with the hoodie.
Baby. Yeah, A Boogie with the hoodie, baby. Gotti, Future, Dre, them all in my ears. Oh, you know what? I got my top 5. You know what? I got my top 5. Biggie, Pac, Lil Wayne, Drake. Man, you gotta throw Drake in there, man. Too cold, man.
You got to.
Let's go.
I'm gonna mix it up. My 5, I'm gonna throw a new school in there. Cause you know everybody say Eminem and all that. Eminem cold. Don't get me wrong, he definitely cold, but I ain't gonna put him in my top 5. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna change it up a little bit. You gotta go Kendrick Lamar probably, bro. Dude.
Hey, that's our first K-Dot entrance, I think.
Yeah, I think you're the first one to give K-Dot some love.
K-Dot. Niggas be disrespecting K-Dot.
I don't know why they be doing that though. You know why though? Because you know how it is with the new school stuff. Everybody want a dance song or something they can hear in the club banging.
Yeah.
But dude up here is on a different level than almost everybody.
Yeah.
And a lot of
people said that about Jay-Z too. Everybody like, Jay-Z not telling. They don't be listening. You know what I'm saying? Like
they don't listen, man. They want a beat just bob to. Sometimes man, you gotta sit and listen, man. Dude putting y'all on game, man. Y'all ain't hearing what he's saying. Yeah. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta listen. You get your answer right there. But
courses over beats. I said he giving out college courses over beats. You know what I'm saying?
On beats. Some of y'all. Y'all gotta pay for that, man. He giving it to you for free. You got pay your subscription, you get it for free for real.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, hey, bro, we appreciate it. This was one of our better interviews. I feel like gave us a lot of insight.
I got one question though.
I appreciate it.
Who is one person
What's up?
we need to get on the backcourt that you want to hear their story from St. Louis?
Good one.
I mean, you already mentioned Joe, so I'm gonna try to get Joe on there. Y'all gotta get my boy Ken Brown there. Ken Brown is good. He in Switzerland right now too. That'd be a good hit for y'all.
All right, definitely. Yeah, we definitely gotta try to get Ken.
I'm trying to pick. You know me, I'm always trying to be different, man. I'm gonna try to pick somebody different. You know, everybody gonna talk to Jason and Brad and Ben, all them type of guys.
Yeah, that's coming. You know, that's
that Joe. Hey, that Joe went might be a real good one, or Jimmy McKinney. I'm trying. Hey, man, I might need to talk to Chris Stokes, man.
Son cold, boy.
Huh?
Jimmy's son cold as hell, boy. I see him on YouTube.
Hey, cold.
He might be the best 8-9-year-old I done seen.
They whole little team cold. Hey, y'all know who would be good to talk to?
Who?
Y'all remember Kenny Daniels. You remember Kenny Daniels played at the B with me?
I remember the name. I can't picture his face.
He going to Gateway?
No, Kenny went to the V, and then Kenny went to Cal State Northridge in college. He made Tyreek Evans fall in the NCAA tournament. Man, Kenny was probably what was that? My junior year, that's his senior year, man. He was probably the best player on the team. That year we had his seniors was Johnny and Kenny. He probably was the best player on the team.
Oh, he graduated with Johnny Hill? Yeah,
he graduated with Johnny Hill. Year before him, he graduated 05.
05. Okay.
He was cold. He was one of the type of players that play how the players play today. He was athletic, could shoot the ball. You know what I mean? Man, that dude was good. That'd be good because what happened to him, his rookie year, he came and he basically tore his Achilles. And the doctor messed up his surgery. They did the wrong surgeries. Yeah. And he's still to the day, he kind of walk, he feel it sometimes. So that kind of messed his career up, man. I think he was going to have a real good career over here. So I think that'd be a good one for y'all. But y'all definitely got to get Joe Sheldon on there. Chris Stokes, Ken Brown, all them guys, man. All right, Randall Faulkner, I played against him this year too. Y'all remember Randall played at Gateway?
Yeah.
That'd be a good.
You might have to get Floyd, man. He a legend. I ain't never heard Floyd tell his story, man. I love Coach, bro.
Hey, that'll be a real, real good one, man. Hey, y'all get Coach.
Get that
2-1. Yeah, matter of fact, y'all get Coach Aaron, get Tony Aaron's and Coach Aaron's on there, man.
Yeah.
I talked to Tone. What was that? 3 or 4 days ago, he texted me the other day. You know, checking to make sure I was good. And I asked was I in St. Louis yet.
Okay.
But he carrying on that. He carrying on that legacy the right way, man.
He doing it, bro. I'm so proud, man. I'm proud of what happened.
Oh, I got one more thing before I forget.
What's up?
You was I remember a few years ago you were doing some stuff like holding basketball camps and stuff like that. What you trying to get into with that?
So me and Ken Brown. First I was doing my own camps when I turned pro. And now me and Ken Brown, we do it jointly now. And it's always free. This year I don't know how it's gonna be, you know, with the coronavirus. This pandemic is crazy right now, but hopefully we can do it. We've been hosting it's been 3 years now. So next year it'll be our 4th annual basketball kids camp. Okay. And it's free, man. So whoever listening to this, man, y'all got kids, man, from whatever age. I think we started from 7 to 8, you know, depending on the skill level, all the way up to high school. And I think it's great for y'all to, you know, because everybody gonna want to go to the NBA. You know, of course, you know, y'all want to talk to the Brad Bills and Jason Tatum, you know what I mean? But in reality, you know, that might not happen for a lot of us.
Yeah.
So I'm coming from me and Ken, people that, you know, that made it out in the city and we still making money doing what we love over in a different country. It's good to get a perspective from us, you know, that reality check and talk to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I actually talked to Ken, man. I talk to Ken probably 3 or 4 times a week for hours. And I told him what I'm planning on doing is I want to hold some seminars when I come home alongside with the camp. Not just for the kids, but for the parents. Because, man, a lot of these kids, man, are getting set up for failure because they don't have no support system at home. You know what I mean? So a lot of these kids are leaning on these coaches And these coaches are being overwhelmed and they can't handle it all. You know, they worry about this kid, worry about that kid, but it started at home, man. And, you know, not trying to fall no prayer and stuff like that. But I think as a whole, especially in the Black community, we need to do better at home, taking care of our kids. I mean, that's our youth. That's everything. So that's the main thing I want to do is I want to have seminars and talk to all these parents, man. I'm talking about, I don't know why I want to have it there, but I wish I can get every kid that played some type of sport, basketball, baseball, whatever. And you got a kid, I want you to, cause it's going to be free, man. I just want to talk and just basically give an insight on, you know, my experience and what you expect at the next level. Cause a lot of these parents don't know. How you going to tell your kid what to expect on the college level if you never even been to college, let alone go play at a division school at a high level? You know what I mean? So that's the type of stuff I think I want to talk to everybody about and be able to help them, man, and give back. You know what I mean? I got my brand too, different course and hustle that I'm starting to put back out. I'm gonna do full throttle in the next couple of weeks. So everybody be checking for that. But man, I'm getting back, man. I know where I come from, man. I ain't never forget that.
Yeah, man. Hey, so any way we can help broadcast, like you said, cover it, whatever, just let us know. We'll be resharing, trying to get people out there. Our whole thing is trying to bring everybody together as we becoming adults now, you know, as kids, everybody competing, playing against each other and stuff. But now we all one team, one family. So however we could do that, bro, we got y'all back for sure. Yeah.
They got to be this T-shirt.
For sure. St. Louis versus everybody. That's a fact, man. I appreciate y'all for having me, man. Y'all have me on here, man. Y'all know anytime y'all call me, I'm here.
All right, bro.
The show will say rest in peace to Stacey Smith, too. You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P., man. Stacey, man. R.I.P., man.
Yeah, that's a crazy. His last time he hooped, he was actually hooping with us. It's a crazy. We was at Matthew Dickey before the season. Like, you know, we just Coach Woods, Sharon. So Coach Woods let us come up there. Matthew Dickey was playing. He invited some guys, and Stacey was one of the guys. Like, we never really got to talk to him, you know, but that night we all just was together. You know what I'm saying? Like we are now, just hooping, you know. And then, you know, unfortunately, you know, he got taken away from us too early, but we all connected, you know. So yeah, man, we got to stick together.
I think Ken Bryant started like a foundation in his name or something like that too. So that
what made me think about it when you mentioned him. I know they was real tight, you know. So
they was real tight, real tight.
Yeah,
Ken, because Ken talked to his mama, I think, all the time. Still, like they was real close.
Yeah,
that came over, man. I'm proud of him for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro. So hey, man, again, appreciate you. Good luck with everything. Keep the family safe. Like you said, when you touch back down, let us know so we can all connect, support, do whatever we got to do. Yeah, just keep doing your thing, bro.
He's cold. Your ass better be in the house.
All right, man. Y'all be safe, man.
All right, bro. We holla at you, man.
Peace.
Sure, love.
All right, peace, bro. Let's see. Cool. Hey, that was a good one, bro.
Oh, man. Good to catch up with him.
Yeah, glad we got the V side. You know, we Vashon fans like we Knicks fans. You know,
yeah, bro. They are professional franchises. They the only team that go out of town and really be having games and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's not the private schools. You know,
they trying to travel a little more because you know they building it up. But
yeah, but that was good, man. So hey, Sons Liberty family, Backcourt family, appreciate y'all for rocking with the gods, man. There's another good one. We all coming together. T, you got any good words for the people before we get out?
Man, I'm gonna just say, keep God first. You know what I'm saying? Always strive for perfection. Always try to improve. That's what I'm trying to do until I get up out of here in the physical. And hopefully what I build during my lifetime will be good enough to keep going. You know what I'm saying? For when I'm not here. And that's all we're trying to do. I'm trying to be hood Oprah. Esco is good Oprah. You know what I'm saying?
Look as good as Oprah bank account. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Yachty. But yeah, man. Hey, we out of here. It's the Souls. Peace. Keep subscribing. Keep listening. Keep liking. Keep sharing all that good stuff. We love y'all, man. Peace out.